if you're on Instagram or you've caught any of this on Facebook or the like, you'd see that Jonah Hill's being attacked now. I'm not a big fan of Jonah Hill, like personally. I don't think like I think he's a pretty decent actor. I liked him in Moneyball. I liked him in um what's that? Get that Super Bad. I liked him in that. He was funny. I think he's all right. I think he's pretty funny in different things. He typically plays the same sort of character, but you know, I like him. So, anyways, so I guess an ex-girlfriend of his, her name's Sarah Brady, she came out on Instagram and some other forums, I think, and she was slamming Jonah Hill and saying that he's abusive, emotionally abusive and such. So I'm going to go into this. I'll read this article. I think I read much. This is from People. So it's already fluff, but it's it'll give you a little bit of a synopsis of what's going on here. So Jonah Hill's ex Sarah Brady claims he was emotionally abusive. It's been a year of healing. Oh, muffin. Well, you had to heal from all that emotional abuse. Okay, so Jonah Hill's ex Sarah Brady is speaking about her relationship and alleging that the actor was emotionally abusive during their time together. In a series of Instagram story posts made between Friday and Saturday, the surf instructor shared multiple screenshots of various alleged text message exchanges between herself and the 39-year-old actor. This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Call me if you need an ear. Brady wrote, yeah, okay. Just call me if you need an ear. All bunches of you. Just call me any time of the day. I'll answer. I don't know you, but if you need an ear, I'll give it to you. Get the fuck out of here. Um, okay. Showing text messages allegedly from Hill asking her to take down any surfing photos from her Instagram with her ass in a thong. After Brady said that she deleted all the posts, the superstar or Superbad star allegedly told her it was a good start, but she didn't seem to get this point. But it's not my place to teach you. I've made my boundaries clear. Hill reportedly wrote. You refuse to let go some of them, and you've made that clear, and I hope it makes you happy. Okay, so I did read some. Actually, I didn't read them. I had them read to me. I wouldn't have done this, but it was made available to me. And from what I read, it was an exchange. It was a personal exchange between two people in a relationship of some type, and one person was saying, Jonah Hill was saying that he had a problem with some of the posts, some of the Instagram posts of Sarah, of his girlfriend. I don't see a problem with that. That's just communication. If I have a problem with something, I'm going to tell you I have a problem with it. Where the problem lies is if you're saying I have a problem, and because I have a problem, you need to. I'm good. Good. You need to change, and so the change would be that you would leave. If you're Jonah Hill and you don't like it, you say, "Here are my boundaries." You can either adhere or not adhere. Like it's up to you. Like you're free to do what you want, but I'm not going to back down from what are my boundaries, my morality, my whatever, just my preferences, if you will. And we all have preferences. We all have things. Like when did it become suddenly if I state my preference or I state um, something that I don't like, not even necessarily preference, just something I can't tolerate or I just don't like. That makes me a bad person somehow. I don't know when that shift happened. It used to be okay to just say what you liked and what you didn't like, and we're all free to do what we want to do. That used to be okay, but suddenly now you can't say that because if I say, for example, I'm not saying this is true, but let's just say I don't like dating fat girls, or I have a specific um, uh, ethnicity that I like, or one that I don't like. Suddenly, I'm a racist, or I'm a fat phobe, or all these different things. I just don't like that, and you see this a lot with not to come back to circle back on this wagon, but you see this a lot with the transgendered sort of thing, where it's you know suddenly if you're a man and you don't want to date a uh, a transgender woman, you're now a transphobe. That's a far stretch, I would say. Okay, here we go. So we got a comment here. He's profiting from this now by putting out clothing merch about it. Well, good. Good job. I mean, way to take a turd and turn it into a turd sandwich. You know, make some money on it. Whatever. I would. I wouldn't even be. I wouldn't even be mad. Like I'd be mad, obviously, because it's a personal sort of thing. But I wouldn't even like try and sue or anything. I'd just be like, you know what? Fuck you. Say what you want. People are gonna say what they say about you. I would do the same thing. I would just be like, hey, how do I make some money on this? I'll just turn it around. But I don't know. Everything I read about it doesn't seem. It seems pretty innocuous. What he was saying. It seems like a personal conversation. It seems like preferences that he had. In no way does it scream to me that he's some kind of crazy, controlling, emotionally abusive narcissist, as this chick would like to point out. I think you just need to get off your victim horse there and go, you know what? Jonah Hill doesn't like me because I like to show my ass online.